Well, hello everyone and welcome to Flower Friday.
Hey there.
My name's Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That is exactly what we do. And today we have got something fun that we are going to be making. So y'all come in and get comfortable and get ready to have some fun.
That's right. So welcome everybody. Those of you who are joining us live, we are so happy to have you guys here with us today.
Yes, we are. And we are going to be making something, not a wreath today. We're going to make something different, but it's something I've been wanting to have for my own home. So I think y'all are going to enjoy this.
Yeah, and we've made something kind of similar. We've got something kind of similar that we've made before, but this is going to be a little bit different, and I'm excited about this.
Yes.
We are making a Christmas ornament topiary.
That's right.
Using Christmas balls.
That's exactly what we're making. And we're using candlesticks, or they're not really candlesticks, candle holders.
Yeah.
You know, that you set the candle on. We're using these to make these. If you don't have these handy, you could use any kind of, like a vase, you know, something that sits up. I was thinking about that, and I thought I had one, but I don't have one right handy. But you know, something, you just want something that's kind of got a bottom that sits up,
like a pedestal.
like a pedestal.
So even like a cake, you know.
Yes.
Plate.
Yes.
That has a pedestal. You know, you have the little small
If you have the little small ones,
you could use one of those.
Certainly,
I
you
actually
could.
have one that would work with this.
Oh yeah, that would have been cute.
Cupcake plate.
Yes, yes. See that, anything like that. Just as long as you've got that, like the little pedestal sitting up. So anything like that would work. And we've just got a piece of styrofoam that we have glued to it, and then are we going to show all the other stuff now?
We are. So welcome everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us. Those of you who are hopping on live, welcome. If you will, just type live in the comments and let us know where you're watching this video from. If you are watching us on replay, just type replay in the comments. And again, let us know where you are watching this video from.
That's right. And I want to go ahead and announce right now, while we're starting our live, that Design with the Pros Club, which is our private group where we teach really, you know, more right there. Yeah, more in-depth on how to make our wreaths and things. And so it is open. We just opened the doors today. So if that is something that you are interested in, Amanda is putting the link right now in the comments, so you can find that link and go check it out. Of course, wait until after we finish making the topiary first. Yeah. But that is something. But I wanted to tell you that right here at the beginning, in case you have any questions that you would like to ask us about Design with the Pros Club. Go ahead and ask those in the comments, and we are happy to answer any of your questions.
Yeah. So those of you who are already in Design with the Pros Club, y'all put in the comments what you love about being part of the club.
Yes.
We are only open 2 to 3 times a year. This year we didn't. I think we were only open twice this year.
Yeah.
This will be of course, the last time this year, and then we'll probably open again sometime in the spring. So if you would like to join, we would love to have you in there with us. When you join, you immediately have access to over 100 tutorials right from the start.
Yep.
And then of course all of our monthly trainings, tutorials, wreath critiques, all of that good stuff.
Yes.
But again, if you have questions, feel free to post those in the comments. We'll be happy to answer those for you.
That is right.
And we'll go ahead and get started.
And we are going to get started. Now, I want to show you something. Do we have an extra one over there? You know, when you get stem flowers, you know, like a rose or anything from Michael's or Hobby Lobby, there's always a bunch of leftover stem that you have laying around. Well, to make these topiaries, we decided, instead of, you know, having to purchase the little dowel thing that you can, you know, isn't that what dowel? Did I say dowel? Whatever those things are called, I don't know. Them things, you know, the little wooden stick things. If you know, we didn't have any handy, and we didn't want to have to go buy any. So we're using one of those stems, and they are perfect for this. So that's why we always tell, especially our Design with the Pros Club, we tell them, do not throw away any of your stems and things, because you can use those over and over for different things. And this is one of those examples. We are using it today.
And if you have watched us before, you have probably
heard us say,
save your stems, save your stems.
Save your stems.
I have a whole stack of them over here.
Yes.
So, I was thinking, well, what could we use? Because we didn't have any sticks handy today. So I said, why don't we use one of our handy dandy sticks?
That's exactly right. And it is perfect. It works exactly like you need it to. So there we go. And all we did, we just drilled. You do have to drill a hole in each end of your ornament, except for the top one. The top one, you don't have to, drill a hole or anything. But the other two, we did drill a hole. We just used our drill and drilled a hole in the top and the bottom of both of these. Well, actually, did we? Yeah, we did. We drilled a hole in both of those two, in the top and the bottom, because you want your
and real quick,
stem to go through. Yes.
Can I just tell them, so when you're picking out your ornaments, you can use any color combination that you want.
Yes.
The thing that you do want to remember, though, is you want different sizes. So we start with our biggest ornament on the bottom, and then, you kind of want to vary the sizes just a little bit.
Yep.
So that's one thing you want to keep in mind. But any color combination, whatever matches your decor for Christmas, that is what you're going to use. So just have fun with it.
That's exactly right. And we just, now that we drilled holes in both sides, both ends, except for the top. Now, I do want to show you what else we did, too. You know how the top always has, let's see, here's one, that it's got the little hanger piece that's got the little top on the hanger. We took those off, and I actually just used my wire cutters and just removed that. I just clipped those off so that they would be more flat to each other, because I didn't want them to have those, the sticking in between. So I just cut those off flat, and that was very easy to do, and then just drilled the hole in both ends.
Hey, Renee. Hey, Susan.
Hey there.
Lynn and Sherry, thank y'all so much for joining us today.
Yes,
we're
hope
so
you
glad
all
to
are
have
doing
you guys
well.
Here. Let us know what the weather is like where you are. We did get a little bit of rain today. Which
yes,
is
we
did, because we haven't had any in a while.
Yes. So I'm just dipping my stem right in here and just going to put it right down in the middle.
You're going to be so surprised at how simple.
Yes, you really are. I mean, just look at that, and it's just simple. Just like that. And we've got it sitting there. So now I'm going to also, and you don't have to do this. Where's my little stick for the glue? Do you see that anywhere?
This?
Yeah, that's right in front of me. Hey, it's been one of those days. I'm just going to tell you. It has been one of those days. Now, I'm just so that they don't move around or anything, I'm just going to lift them up and put just a little
I put
glue.
that in the wrong way.
Uh-oh, did you?
Let me start mine over.
Yeah.
Yep. Put it in upside down, and now it's glued.
And now it's glued.
Now
there
it's
you
glued.
go. And then I'm going to just put some glue around this. And if you're using your glue gun or your glue skillet, like I'm using my Grace Monroe Home Glue Skillet right there. And that's just going to keep them really a little sturdier and all that. So they're not going to move around very much.
And now this one, we're actually going to decorate. So we're going to use some florals to even jazz it up just a little bit.
Yes,
I know the one we made
are.
before, we didn't decorate it.
No, we didn't.
We just used it like it was.
Yes.
But we're going to add a little bit to this one.
Yep, I think that's going to make it even cuter when we do that.
Yeah, I realized I had put mine in upside down. So I just wanted to come over
Sometimes
here.
you have to rearrange, but that's okay.
And of course, give it a minute to let that.
I'm just kind of letting them dry.
And if you guys have questions, feel free to post those in the comments
Yes, and like we said, if it's about what we're doing, that's fine. Any kind of question, and it really doesn't matter. Any question you've got, just post them in the comments. There, I think mine's pretty secure. So now we got just some different greeneries and things. I didn't really want, you know, anything big around here, just something to cover up a little bit around the bottom. So we've just got some greeneries and some things that we're going to use for that. So I'm just going to cut these off. If I can find what I did with my wire cutters, I just had them. And now, there they are. There they are. I think these are my old ones, but that's okay.
So Rhonda was asking where we purchased the large ornaments from.
I tell you the truth, Walmart. Now this top one, I did not. That top one, I got this last year.
I think that was, well, I don't know. I can't remember.
I can't remember if it was Michael's or...
It may have been Michael's.
I think it was Michael's, but I did get it last year. But the others I got from Walmart. They have a bin. I can't even remember how much they were, but they weren't very much. And it just they had all different size balls in them. So that's where I got that. And, but any kind of the big ornaments like that will work.
Yeah, and pretty much, I mean, Walmart has pretty much all you need for this.
Yes, they really do. It really does.
Or ours has so much. We have a really good Christmas selection at ours. So I hope you guys have that as well. But you can also, you know, check online that they usually have some.
Yes, and if you can't, you know, if you can't find a top like that, or if you don't, I don't even remember what I paid for it, but if you think it's too expensive or anything like that, you know, just find a neat looking little ornament. I mean, it does not have to be this shape or anything like that. You could just do one with all the little balls. That would be perfectly fine. It's still going to be really, really cute when you finish it.
So we have a assortment of greenery, different cedar, different pine greeneries that we're going to be using for this.
And anything will work, because the main thing, you just want to cover the bottom with, you know, a little arrangement that screams Christmas. Mm-hmm. So anything like that will work.
Also, you can make this as big, you know, as you wanted.
Sure.
So if you wanted to put 3 of the balls and then the top on there, you could do that as well.
Yeah.
So you can kind of adjust it to whatever size you need. I mean, you could even get the big balls and have like a bigger base if you wanted to.
You know, and we do have now you're probably not going to find a stem. You may have to use the dowel then. Mm-hmm. But we also have a tutorial on our, I think we don't,
it's on our blog.
On our blog for the big ones, because we made 2 of the big ones in front of my house a couple of years ago. Yeah. And so
you can find that at graceandroho.com.
Yes.
You can search it in the search bar, but I'll also try to link it here in the comments as well.
And I am just going to start putting some of my pine around the bottom. Just to cover up our greenery. Now, that's something else. If you decided you did not want to put anything around the bottom, you don't have to. You could glue this ball directly to whatever you're using down here, and just have that with no arrangement around the bottom, and it still, there again, would be really cute. So that, you've got a lot of things you could do. And that is strictly to whatever you like.
So y'all let us know in the comments what you're working on right now. If you're doing anything fun. And let us know if you have already started your Christmas decorations.
Yes, I am curious about that. I am... I told I guess it was last week, that my husband is totally against us decorating until after Thanksgiving. However, I am decorating our bedroom. I told him I wouldn't do anything else. So be looking on our blog for that, because we'll be posting that before long. And I'm excited about that. We've got a little tree that's going to be going in there. And so I'm excited to get started with that one.
So y'all decorate your bedrooms.
Yes,
I've never decorated mine, but maybe I should start because I see all these really pretty.
I know.
These really pretty bedrooms on Instagram, and it's like, oh, maybe I should decorate mine. Y'all know I decorate my kitchen, and I put two trees up.
And she already has 2 trees, and so I decided I was going to do 2 trees this year. And this is my first time. Now, I usually put a little something, you know, like I'll put a throw or a pillow or something in there in my chair or something. But this is the first time that I'm actually decorating the whole bedroom. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I think it'll be really pretty. So I'm excited.
I hope so. I hope it is. And just the fact that I got him to agree to it just is amazing. So
at least you give him a choice. I just tell Justin, I'm decorating.
Just tells him I'm decorating.
Said, get ready because we're going to be getting out the decorations this weekend.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Well, my husband,
Christmas
is his thing. So I can't, you know, I don't want to do anything that will spoil it for him because that is his thing. He loves Christmas. So I'm just going to add some pine. And you see what I'm doing? I kind of come around the bottom, and then now I'm coming up a little bit because you want to kind of arrange it all around. Especially, now you could do just one-sided, but with these I think I would do all the way around just because that way you can use them where you want to.
We're just going around, filling in.
Just filling in wherever we want to.
And any kind of greenery you could use.
Exactly. Here. Exactly. Any of it would work.
Whatever you like. I'm just kind of adding some. This is actually, some of this that I'm using are just some scrap pieces that I found laying around here.
That's perfectly fine. That's a good way to use up anything like that. I want to add some little pine cones and magnolia leaves, and then I've got some holly I want to add.
So I know we mentioned before, but Design with the Pros Club is open this week. We've already had several join us.
Yes, and we're so excited to welcome them.
We are really excited about that because we've had a lot of you guys on the wait list for a while. It seems like it's been a while since we opened.
And it really has been. And, you know, we don't stay open because, you know, there is work involved when you've got new people and all of that. And we just like to put as much as we can into, you know, into the club, into the group, so that we can give them the best that we can give them, our members. And so we don't open very often, but we're excited to be open now. And so if you think it's something you would like, we would love to have you join us.
Oh, Rhonda says she decorates everything but the bedroom, but now she's considering decorating it.
Yes, you ought to, Rhonda. I have always done my kitchen, my den, dining. I've got a great room, so my whole great room. And I've always done my bathroom, my main bathroom, not our bathroom in our bedroom, but that's been about it. So this year I'm going to have fun. A little pine cone right there.
Red, green, and gold are my colors for my Christmas tree this year, Martisa says.
Aw, that's what I'm using in our bedroom. In my in our other area, the main tree, I do all in snowmen and red and black, and so I use a little green on it, but mostly red and black and snowmen. Like so I'm excited to be able to do this year.
I don't know how I feel about the holly.
You don't? I'm going to try some, I think. Just a little bit of it to fill in. I'm going to turn it around this way so I can add some more pine. We'll just see if the holly works.
I mean, it's cute. I just don't know if I like it.
Yeah, and if you don't have to use it, that's why it's yours. You can do exactly like you want it. Add my little piece here. This was a piece that came broken, so I'm just pulling off some of the leaves at the bottom so that I can make enough of the stem to get in my glue. Just going on around. And if you have started decorating, what's your favorite part of decorating? I think my favorite, well, I love so much of it, it's hard to say. But I really enjoy doing, I have my Hallmark Snowmen collection, so I enjoy doing that. I love my village. I enjoy doing that every year. I cannot wait to do that this year. So I kind of love it all. I don't know what I'd pick if I could only pick one thing.
I know some of you are saying you like the holly, so I'll try to put in a little bit and see what I think.
Yeah, I'm going to use some of it.
Put a little bit in and just see.
Yep, I'm going to use it. I was saving it for last so I could just kind of fill in with it. But I love holly. Holly just screams Christmas to me. I remember we had, when I was growing up, had a big holly bush. And I loved the way it looked, but you sure didn't play hide and seek around it because it would hurt.
Yeah, they've got those sharp.
Oh, they do, but I always thought that was the prettiest bush.
We're kind of layering this greenery, too. So, again, use as much or as little as you want in whatever style you like.
Exactly. I think that's pretty. And the holly is great for just, you know, kind of hiding your styrofoam and making sure you can't see any of it. So
this is actually pretty lightweight too. I'm kind of surprised. I thought it was going to be heavier, but I just picked it up. And
it's not. It's not real heavy at all, which is good.
Like, I feel like with Christmas decorations, I always kind of dread it a little bit.
Oh, do
beforehand? Yeah, beforehand. Just having to get everything down and
in
the attic and you know, organizing everything. But once I start it, I love it.
Yeah. Well, and having a 2-year-old, this should be a lot of fun this year.
That's what Justin said. He's like, I don't know how fun that's going to be this year.
That should be a lot of fun.
But we're going to do it anyway.
Yes. He'll be fine. He'll enjoy it.
He'll enjoy it. Yes, he will.
He will. I can't wait for him to see the snowmen and all. He's going to love that. And I don't know if you all have seen us, you know, last week we made the lollipops, the great big lollipops. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that because Those were fun.
Yeah, they really turned out very cute.
They did.
They were not nearly as hard as I thought they were going to be.
No, they really weren't. And because I had thought, whew, we're biting off something big here. But I really loved the way they came out. And then this week, my husband and I made gingerbreads. And we're going to be doing a blog telling exactly how to make those. And you can find that when we get it on there. We're not quite finished with them. But as soon as we get them on there, it'll be at gracemonroehome.com. And just go to the blog and you'll find them. But these, they ended up, they're, I'd say this tall, maybe. Don't you think? I know they're taller than I am and bigger.
They're really tall. They're at least 6 to 7 feet.
They're big, yeah. They're taller than I am. So they turned out so cute, though. And you will be surprised when you find out how easy those are. You honestly will be. So I'm excited to get all of these new things out in my yard this year, because I think the kids are going to enjoy them.
Yeah, they're going to be really excited when they see the big lollipops and the gingerbread.
Yes, they're going to love those, aren't they?
They will.
Mine's kind of, I didn't hold it long enough to get it glued, so I'm going to have to glue it a little bit better, but I'm not going to do that right now. But I will before I use it.
It's turning out really cute.
I think they are, aren't they? Mm-hmm. And you see, they're, like I said, they're not, these are not complicated at all. I mean, they're really a lot easier than you would think that they are. Let's see. Okay, so I am going to use, I have made a little bow. I just hand tied a little bow here. How many? I think it's a 10 loop little bow, and I'm going to just put it on one of my little wooden picks here. Get that out.
Oh wait, I'm going to try something.
You're going to try something?
I don't know if this will work, but...
And now all I do with these, I don't use the wire when I'm wiring on a bow. I don't use the wire, so I just wrap that wire right around the wooden pick. And you can find these at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, even Walmart sometimes has them. They don't all the time, and I don't know why they don't keep them, but all I do is the wire that I use when I'm, making the bow, I just wrap that right around the wooden stick, just like this. Just wrap that wire all the way around it. And then get my bow just like I want it and decide where I want to put it.
I'm going to put some greenery around mine because I got a little...
Yes, I need to do that too.
So
I need to do that too. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I kind of like that too.
Yep, that is a very, very good idea. I'm trying to see where I want to use my bow.
Got some greenery pieces around there.
I think I'm going to put it right here. So I'm just going to put some glue on my stick and bring it right in here. And you absolutely would not have to use a bow if you don't choose to.
Yeah, either way, with or without, I think it's really
it would be just fine. Let's see, what did you use to go around? Just some...
Well, I just cut off some pieces from an old swag.
Hey, that's a good idea.
And I just wrapped them around. You don't really have
I don't have any, but I like the way it looks. So I can't decide if I want to use it or not. I do like the way it looks like that, though. But you can use it if you want to, or you don't have to. Yeah. Let's just see.
For the middle, we just used an old stem.
An old stem
from a flower. Now you could use one of the wooden dowels. You could use that. I think that's what a lot of people do. Probably most people.
But hey, we didn't have one.
We didn't have one, and we were, using what we had. So
that's exactly right.
We used a stem. You could try to glue them without using it, but I think it's going to be a little tricky. Just gluing the balls without it. The stem really kind of keeps it.
It does
secure.
That was a good idea, Amanda.
Well, see. I got good ideas every now and then.
Once in a while.
Every now and then.
Hey, you have good ideas all the time.
Aw, thanks, guys. Yeah, I mean, this is really fun, and it's so simple.
It is
I mean, really, you would just be shocked at how simple it is.
Exactly. I mean, it truly, truly is. That one does not want to fit, so I need another one.
I had to put 2 around one.
Yeah, that's this one.
Yeah, I wrapped 2.
Yeah, that is this one.
The wide one, I just wrapped one around the front and one around the back.
Yep. There we go. That was a cute idea. Mm-hmm. But there you go, and you see, they are not hard to make at all. I mean, they really are not. And, you can decorate them any way that you choose to. Just use your imagination.
I mean, I was thinking, how could I make one and incorporate it into my candy-themed room, where I do the gingerbread and the candy theme. And I think if I used maybe like pink, blue, lime green, maybe. Yes. And then instead of the greenery and stuff, put like candies. Yes. Maybe have a frosted, use some of the frosted,
they would be so cute
pieces, and use some of the candy.
I think that would be so cute.
I might have to make one.
She's gonna have to make one, isn't she?
Might have to make one.
Yes.
I think that would be cute.
So there's mine. I see a few more little places that I might just stick some leaves, just because I don't like to see the styrofoam. Now you could put moss, if you wanted to in between, but I would just put more greenery instead of go to all that trouble. I would just put some extra greenery.
Let's see. Dana, you can find the big ornaments at Walmart. Yes. They've got them now at Walmart. They've got them at Michael's. Hobby Lobby has them. You can definitely find them at Hobby Lobby.
Yes. You can. Now, and the good thing, if you happen to find them at Walmart, the good thing about those is you can buy them individually. I think at the others, you just about have to buy, the box of them. And at Walmart, you can just pick out the colors that you want and just buy them individually. And they were not very much. I don't remember what I paid for them, but they were very inexpensive, I thought.
Well, those did turn out cute. I had to come around.
She had to come around to the back so she could see what they looked like. But I think they came out cute. And very, very easy, as you saw. Very easy. Amanda and I have always believed, use what you've got. You've got enough probably if you make anything. Use what you've got. So this is showing you that we can use the stems, like we always say, save those stems.
And honestly, okay, so most of this that we used was leftover materials.
Yes, it really was.
Most of what I used here was leftover materials. Yep. That were just like one piece here and there on a stem that we saved. And
perfectly fine.
You can gather your old ornaments from last year or the year before and use those. I mean, you do not have to go to all this expense and
you really don't.
And buy all these different kind of gadgets, I don't believe, to make something pretty for your home.
No. We have always believed less is more. And, we make wreaths with what we say with wow factor, but we don't buy extra things that we don't think you have to have, anything like that. We just don't. We think that, when you can save money, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is for me, and I'm sure it probably is for a lot of y'all too.
That is right.
Well, thanks, guys. I'm glad you like this.
I am too. And if you have any questions about Design with the Pros, now is the time to ask them.
Well, Dana, she said, yes, her husband is always asking why she saves things.
Yes,
you never know. That's right.
Them.
You never know. And see, if we had not have saved those stems, we would have probably not done this project today.
Probably, we wouldn't have.
Because I thought we had some of the wooden sticks, but we didn't.
We didn't.
Or we couldn't find them.
Yeah, we couldn't find them. So we'd have been out of luck. Yeah. But then inspiration happened. She thought about the stems.
Struck.
Yep, that was it. She said, Mama, we can use the stems. I'm like,
See? And y'all know how many times have I said, save your good stems.
Save your good stems. You never know when you'll need them. That is exactly right.
I have a whole box over here.
Yeah, we really do. We really do. We save them.
Yeah, but this has been so fun, guys, and I hope you have enjoyed it.
I hope so, too.
Like we said, our Design with the Pros Club is open for new members right now. So if you're not already a member, and I know a lot of you are that watch us, but if you're not already a member, we would love to have you join us. We have over 500 members in there. It is a wonderful community. The community itself
is worth everything.
Is worth it.
I mean,
because
really
it is awesome. We really truly do, I believe, have the best members in there.
I believe that.
We have a lot of fun. When you join, you will immediately have access to over 100 tutorials on both making designer wreaths and arrangements and selling designer wreaths and arrangements. Now, not everybody in our group sells. But a lot of them do. And for those of you who maybe want to make back some of your money that you've spent creating your products, or maybe you want to, have a full-time business, we have all of that in there for you. All kinds of tutorials on that. As well as making, we've got we've got beginners, we've got intermediate.
We really
level.
do.
And then we have members that have been in there for over, making wreaths and arrangements and floral designs for over 30 years.
Oh, yes.
So we have a good mix in there. So,
and they're always so willing to help each other, Yeah,
and whatever level you're at, we have things in there for you, and we are happy to just take you by the hand and walk you step by step.
Yes, we are.
Through that. So I will put the link in the comments, and we'll only be open for a few days. So if you're interested, now is the time to join.
That is right. And we are very hands-on in our group. We like, I feel like that is what God put us here to do, is to help each other. And so that's what we are trying to do, is to help anybody that we can. And we love it. We love our members. They are wonderful. And if you think you'd be a great fit, we would love to have you.
And if you have questions, you are welcome to email us. We are happy to answer any kind of questions that you have. If you do go to our website at gracemonroehome.com, you can click the upper it's on the upper right side. There's a button that says join the club. If you click that, there's a video you can watch. There's testimonials you can read. There's all kinds of information that, should be able to tell you what you need. But if you have more questions, feel free to email us. We are always happy to answer any kind of questions that you guys have.
Definitely, definitely. And like I said a while ago, if you have not watched the tutorial on making the lollipops, you need to watch that, because it was so much fun and so much easier than you think it is.
Yeah, Ona asked, did you show how to glue it together with the huge ornaments? Yes, we did. So go back and watch the beginning.
We did.
Of this. After we are live, the replay will be on both Facebook and YouTube, so you guys can go back and watch, because we did show exactly how we did that.
We sure did.
All right, guys. Well, we thank you so much for joining us every Friday for Flower Friday Live. This sure has been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it.
That's right. I hope so, too. And you don't miss next week, because you never know what we're going to do.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we hope you have a wonderful weekend.
That's
and
right.
We hope to see you guys in the club with us.
That's right. Yes, we do. We would love to have you.
Yep. We'll see you later, guys.
Bye, y'all. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.